Psalm 1 is a beautiful and profound meditation on the contrast between the righteous and the wicked, presenting a vivid picture of the consequences of one's choices in life. Let's delve into a detailed interpretation of each verse. 1. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked or stand in the way that sinners take or sit in the company of mockers. Here, the psalmist begins by declaring the blessedness of those who distance themselves from the influence of the wicked. The righteous person avoids not only actively participating in wicked deeds but also refrains from associating closely with those who perpetrate them. This verse emphasizes the importance of choosing one's companions wisely and maintaining a lifestyle that aligns with God's standards. 2. But whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. The focus shifts to the righteous individual's devotion to God's law, rather than finding pleasure in the ways of the world or the counsel of the ungodly. The blessed person delights in God's commandments. This delight leads to a continuous meditation on God's law, demonstrating a deep commitment to understanding and living out God's principles in every aspect of life. Such devotion forms the foundation of the righteous person's character and actions. 3. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. This verse employs a powerful metaphor to illustrate the stability and fruitfulness of the righteous person's life. Like a tree firmly rooted by a constant water source, the righteous individual flourishes and bears fruit in due season. The imagery of the flourishing tree conveys the idea of sustained growth, vitality, and productivity. Furthermore, the assurance that whatever they do prospers highlights the overarching blessing and favor that accompany a life lived in obedience to God. 4. Not so the wicked, they are like chaff that the wind blows away. In stark contrast to the flourishing tree, the fate of the wicked is likened to chaff, the dry, husky outer shell of grain separated during winnowing. Chaff is light and worthless, easily carried away by the wind. This imagery vividly depicts the transience and insignificance of the wicked in contrast to the steadfastness and substance of the righteous. The wind symbolizes the judgment and consequences that will ultimately sweep away the wicked. 5. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. This verse emphasizes the ultimate destiny of the wicked and sinners. Despite any temporary success or seeming prosperity they may experience in this life, they will not endure the final judgment before God. The assembly of the righteous, representing the company of those who are faithful and obedient to God, will not include the wicked. This underscores the righteous judgment of God and the separation between those who align with his ways and those who rebel against him. 6. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to destruction. The psalm concludes with a summary statement contrasting the divine care and protection afforded to the righteous with the inevitable destruction awaiting the wicked. God's watchful eye is continually upon the righteous, guiding, sustaining, and preserving them. However, the path chosen by the wicked leads only to ruin and ultimate judgment. This final declaration reinforces the central theme of the psalm, the profound significance of one's choices and the consequences that follow. In summary, Psalm 1 serves as an exhortation to choose the path of righteousness, characterized by devotion to God's law and a steadfast commitment to his ways. The imagery of the flourishing tree and the fleeting chaff vividly portrays the stark contrast between the destiny of the righteous and the wicked. Ultimately, the psalm emphasizes the blessings that accompany a life lived following God's principles and the dire consequences of straying from his path.